Welcome back to my podcast. So, today the topic will be dose of reality. In this podcast, we will dive deep into the reality of drug abuse and addiction in Australia and explore options to address this social issue. Drug addiction is when a person has uncontrollable urge to seek and consume substances. According to the statistics, show the alarming nature of drug use, abuse, and addiction in Australia. There is 3.4 million Australians use drugs illegally, including marijuana, ecstasy, and pharmaceutical drugs, and cocaine. Drug use also exists among the underage below 18, with 16% having dry weed and 4% ecstasy, we also call MDMA. Wastewater treatment also reveals significant amount of legal and illegal substances, including 11 tons of methamphetamine and 4 tons of cocaine amounting up to $13 billion. In 2022, registered almost 1,300 deaths, mostly occurring in male between 35 up to 54 years in a big city. This is an average of 5 deaths in a day. So, in this podcast, proposed 4-pronged approach to reduce the social issues among minors, including curricular knowledge, social competence, social influence, and harm reduction. Firstly, knowledge-based curriculums, focusing on providing minors with information about drugs and their negative impact to boost their awareness. This can be done through school-based section, workshop, and seminars. Secondly, social competence curricula use Bandura Secondly, social competence curricula use Bandura social learning theories to help students to adopt positive behavior when they observe, imitate, and receive reinforcement. For instance, observational learning is facilitated through the presence of positive role models, such as anecdotes from former drug addicts, community or celebrity influencers, teachers, and other public figures. These figures can be invited to speak or lead interactive sessions with students regarding use drugs and its impacts. Next, social norms are established through creating and maintain a drug-free culture in school, communities, and a workplace. This can also be achieved through family influence and peer support groups. For instance, parents can be invited to workshops on how to discuss drug use in teenager children and how to demonstrate positive behavior in front of them. Lastly, reinforcement is an important social learning theory factor through reward for participating in drug prevention activity and demonstrating drug-free mentalities. These combined curricular components help enhance student instant motivation to stay away from drugs and protect themselves. Next, social influence curricula, especially focusing on helping students refuse drugs effectively through resource and workshop. These teach students to say no with great confidence and comfort when they feel social pressure in risky situations which may involve drugs. This workshop can contain scenario set-up, role-plays, tips on how to communicate with assertiveness while building self-respect, self-esteem, or positive self-image. Refusal workshops are proven highly effective in prevention of alcohol, vaping, smoking, and even sexual intercourse across Australia and other communities and countries. Lastly, harm reduction strategies are very common in Europe, North America, and Australia. These include the allowance of drug use in safe and medically monitored venues. For instance, safe injection sites have medical facilities and professionals to reduce harm during injection and intervene appropriately to prevent overdose. For young people, safe drug use can be facilitated through peer testing at bars, clubs, music concerts, festivals, and other public venues. Study related to peer testing in Europe reveals positive influence on the black market as well as through lowering demand for toxic substances, enhancing awareness, or also like consumption decision in youth, and establishing an extensive warning system through changing supply patterns. Various personal beliefs guide the proposal of this podcast, including my trust and in evidence-based practice. I believe that information alone cannot induce positive change in attitudes and behavior. Scare tactics are also ineffective. Evidence shows that modern school-based programs are more enticing, effective through helping students building social skills, including social resistance skills and social competencies. Moreover, I also believe that harm reduction is also a basic human right, more especially the right to life, liberty, and security. Drug use is never the answer, but the medical supervised drug use is a stepping stone to achieve better drug prevention outcome compared to decades of unsuccessful drug criminalization. The same mindset should be applied to peer testing. We cannot stop young people from experimenting. However, we can help them to experiment safely through the provision of information so they can make informed decisions for themselves instead of letting them using illegal drugs with harmful substances and risking being overdosed. That's all for my podcast today. I hope this podcast delivers some valuable information on the social reality of drug abuse and addiction and also way we can address the issue. Thank you for listening.